Hey John, let's see. Let's go through setting up the GoToWebinar sequences. So what I've done it for here is the insurance webinar. So if we click into that, let's see. So there's two parts. First, you'll want to come in here to the internal form, and you'll want to add any of the dates that you have. So not sure all the dates, but you just click add a new one, and then let's see when the next one would be. So you got July 6th, so I think probably the next one would be July 11th, so I'll go ahead and write that in. But you just take all of those, alright? And each one needs a tag, and so when you look at the tags, you'll see we have a structure for it, and so you just copy the same one. Actually, I'm going to do it in a different place to make it easier for you. Oh, not the campaign builder. So we go into CRM settings, then tags, and you'll see these are the last couple that I set up. Alright, and let me make sure the next one. Have any agents? Yeah, 11th here. So I just have them by day. So there are two different types. These are triggered for webinar, and then there's another one that's triggered for affiliate webinar. So trigger registered for affiliate webinar and the date, and trigger registered for webinar. So this one doesn't say affiliate, that's the regular one. Alright, so you just copy this text, and then I'll just put it down here so you can see it. If it's the 11th, then I'd put a comma after that because you're creating multiple tags at once. And then I'd put this one here, copy it again, say the 12th, put another comma if there's another one, say the 13th. And so I think you have those for each of those dates, so I'm just going to leave this in here. 11th, 12th, 13th. Alright, and then we'll just copy, or just cut those, paste them in here. So each one of these tags is separated by a comma, and then the type is going to be history. These are history tags. So just add in all these, and they'll be just like these right here. Right, and so now when you're in this internal form, they'll be available to choose. So you just click on these pluses on the side here, and so I'll add July 11th, July 12th, and July 13th. Okay, and then you'll want to tag each one of these. So affiliate webinar, I don't want affiliate webinar, I want the insurance webinar. It's a big difference. Okay, because otherwise you're going to be registering them for the opposite webinar. So not the affiliate, the insurance webinar. Done. And one more time. Share register for affiliate. Nope. Registered for webinar. And done. So each of these, whenever you select one of these in an internal form, if you do that for some reason, then it'll go ahead and add them to that webinar. Then you've got the second part of that. Just coming down here, I would highlight this, and you highlight it by holding down Control and making a box all the way around the two items. And then you just drag it down. I'll just do one of these. And then this one will be July 11th, which is a Tuesday. Okay, now I'll copy this over here, and then I'm going to pick July 11th, make sure it's for the regular webinar, not the affiliate webinar. Like that one said affiliate webinar. So then come in here and just make sure the HTTP post. This is where, okay, so right here we have the 6. So we're gonna have to not copy right here, but you're gonna come to this little gear symbol and copy from there. And then we gotta select the correct date and time, and you gotta make sure it's the regular one, not the affiliate one. So this one here is the July 11th. Looks like you're doing it 2 now, but that's probably my Central Time. I'm not sure if this automatically detects that. So it's whatever you change it to, July 11th, regular webinar. That's it. One thing I want to do is up here, take out that copy and change that to July 11th so you can see it later. And so you change which webinar, and then you change the tag that's applied. So now the tag that's applied should be July 11th. You can write it in here. Whoa. For affiliate webinar. Oh man, I'm probably gonna have to a lot of times, if you just come in here and after you've set it up and it hasn't been refreshed, you're gonna have to refresh it before you'll be able to access the new tags that you created. So that happens pretty much every time. So let me go back and select July 11th, regular webinar, and then I'm going to pick July 11th. I'm going to pick the regular webinar. And then these tags that apply to attendees, those are going to be the same every time, either attended or missed webinar. And then the title, join link, all that stuff's going to be the same. It's passed on from Infusionsoft. So just update helper, and then you go here to this copy, and what that does is it creates a link just like this one. This one ends in 22024, now 22234, so it just changed a little bit, and that's the post URL that it's going to send this data to, so that whenever somebody registers here, it's going to send them to GoToMeeting. And then it looks like you change this from what was 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Mountain. So I'll change this to 2 p.m. Oh, and then the date. This date has to be changed to the 11th. And this is a Tuesday. Alright, so that's the text that it's going to use to merge into the field, and this is the date time that it's using to know, send 1 day before, send 12 hours before, all of that kind of stuff. So that's just very important to get right. If this isn't set up right, it'll register them for the wrong webinar, so it's all very important. So once these are put together, then you have to connect it to this webinar, and you can hit Control and minus, the minus symbol, if there's too many and you need to zoom out or whatever. But since we're already past these, I'll take out all these from before. I'll put them over here, and then I'll oh man, it's getting ugly. It's got ugly real quick. I'm just going to delete these so that You just click on them and press delete. So those are not attached. Here's the new one I just made. And usually it won't even let you show a tag like that unless something's connecting into it, but this is obviously a bug for Infusionsoft. So I'll put these up here. It doesn't make any difference though having that. This is just like if something was going into this, which that can't, but let's say another sequence was going into this, then you could click here and you could say it can be achieved by any contact, and then that little person would show up there, which means that people who aren't in the sequence before it can achieve the goal. But we don't need to do that because that's not the case here. So now we're set for the 5th, 6th, 7th, and then everything else you've got to do. So that's just that's the process. It's pretty simple, but once you get used to it, but it can be a little confusing at first. So if you have any questions, just let me know.